Whether you contribute or you don't contribute, say your mind. Then we'll make it to be constructive. Then we can go ahead and we can leave this place and go back to the nurse and go back to whatever it is that is a suspect and ask again, where is the nurse? Where's the picture of the nurse? Everybody has forgotten about that question now. The only question that's going on now is money.
Not everything they want to use the money for, they will be highlighted in the Go Fund. For instance, we are talking about logistic. If you look at that Go Fund, logistic is not written there. And I believe majority of us, we go by what I want to say. When this money is being contributed as well, there's going to be a logistic. That is what I want to say about that. Not every single thing they are going to use the public money for will be written or is written in the Go Fund. That's what I want to say regarding to that one, please.
Okay, Mr. Andy, I think follow the money, please. Hold on for me, please. Mr. Andy, I think you have a mix up there, but we will give you a chance to go back, whether it is you or Mr. Muiwa that is going to come back to give us the right answer or a better answer to that question. Now, here we go.
Hello.
Please, let me.
Hello. Person will be in better position because he's also close to Mr. Muiwa. Maybe he will be in better position to give you the exact answer that you need, please.
Okay, now hold on, Mr. Gregory, I'm not coming to you yet. I'll come to you later.
Okay, sorry.
I'll come to you later. I'll come to you later. I'll come to you later, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Andy. Okay, now you don't have the part B answer to that question. Now, I want us to be very, very critical here. One thing you said they wouldn't want to put everything they want to use the money for on the GoFundMe. But I think there is a mistake. Neither should they put something they don't want to use the money for on the GoFundMe. I think that is an error they are supposed to correct. If they won't list everything they want to use the money for, they should not put what they won't use the money for. It's very important. We're talking about transparency here. Follow the money. Hold on. No, follow the money. Hold on. I'm going to come to you. If they won't put what they want to use the money for, then they shouldn't put what they don't want to use the money for. We need to correct that. Everybody in the world, they are not shy of putting the money in the GoFundMe. Yeah. What they want is transparency. I'm coming, Mr. Andy. What everybody wants is, okay, this is how it is going, this is how it is going, this is how it is going. You understand? You know the pain there? The pain there is people walk under the snow. People work in the rain, under the sun, on all manner of weathers, and they contribute $50, $10, $20, this, that. It's a pain for you to see that 6 months, 7 months, you donated money, and there is no result. Let's be sincere with ourselves. It's a pain in the heart of people that after they have donated that money, working under the sun, in the rain, in the snow, 6 months or 7 months, there is no result. It's a pain. So now, it's not like I want you to answer the question. I'm just telling you now, so that when you go back to the indoor, you will know that the public now are hungry, and any answer anybody wants to give the public, you'll be held responsible for it. You understand, Mr. Andy?
Yeah, I just said to you now.
Okay, sir.
I just said to you, I make it clear to everybody. We are 2, 2, 3 now on this platform.
Yes.
With you, 2, 2, 4. You understand? I make it clear to you. I was not there when this GoFund was set up, and it was set up late December. I don't know reason why they include some things and they omitted some things. And I said to you just now, I'm not in best position to tell you the reason why some is included and excluded. I was not there.
Okay, now thank you so much. You didn't know when it was open. Let's look at it like this. You never knew when it was open, but late hour they brought it to you. Now you are in the picture. Now we are giving you that excuse that you don't know when it was opened and you don't know the reason why they put or they didn't put. Now you take it to them. Since they have brought you into it now, you are into it as a person. You now take it to them. Let them give you a good explanation, or let them come out and give the public, because the public are hungry. You understand? The public are hungry. We are looking for way forward, and the public thinks that this is one of the way forward. So thank you so much, Mr. Andy. Yes and amen. Over to you with Ms. Osmbola. I need to do something. Thank you. Yes and amen.
Hello. Okay. Can I talk now, please? Can I speak?
Yeah, go on. The floor is yours.
Good evening. Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Sincerely, I want to appreciate every one of us. One thing I will start my note with is everybody we find ourselves in this justice for Mohbad. Some people, because of the situation of life they face, maybe they've lost one or two members of the family without any justice. That was the reason they find
Madam
themselves in this justice.
a little bit audible, ma.
Okay, hello, can you hear me now? Am I audible now, please?
Better now.
Yeah, so I said some people they find themselves in this justice for Mohbad because of one thing or the other that they face in this life. Maybe they lost one of their family or their siblings or their lost one. While some people they just saw it on TikTok. Oh, this is the people are making money on this. This is avenue to make money. That is for some people. And some people maybe they know Mohbad, they love him. That's why they want to fight for him. But whichever way, whichever channel, any one of us we walk or pass, we enter through into this justice for Mohbad. It should be sounding at the back of our mind. What do we really need? What do we really want to get at the end of all this tunnel? I want to charge every one of us. This justice we must get it for this boy. Whichever way, whichever means. My own submission about all this goes fund me. If the new lawyer is a woto lawyer that will go and scatter the table in the inquest, because we really need this inquest more than anything. If we don't get this inquest right now, I doubt it. If we will really get, because the suspects, all of them, they will decide them. They will decide them at the court of law, except when we now have tangible reason to open another inquest. That does it. We have to get this inquest right. Let them invite those people. We are only saying that this might be the last. It can't be the last. Once we have woto lawyer that will scatter we want someone that will scatter the table there. We want someone that they will reckon with. Not people that will go and sit down there and they will be drinking plastic bottled water, or they will be saying yes my lord, everything yes my lord. You cannot object. You cannot scatter. You don't have anything in your upstairs. Please, for God's sake, if expanding these people will make us invite other suspects to bring them into the inquest, so that all of them can be charged to court of law. And please, for God's sake, if the reason for this GoFundMe, if you don't have interest, that is your problem. Leave those people that want to contribute. Leave them to it. Let them contribute. You don't have power over masses. I can only boast for myself. I cannot boast for you. I can say this is what I can do, because the way I will see my own things is different from the way you will see yours. Every one of us, we can go from one platform to another, speaking English, speaking big English. Please, for God's sake, from today, this night, we have to go forward from this night. After the inquest, we can continue our woto that we want to. Anybody that you want to drag, you can drag. But let's get something right. We won't get it right. Inquest now. But if there is this substantial argument in this coming one that we see, and any of they can do you can't. Lawyer, they don't joke with their money, even with their family. They will tell you 10%. They don't. I have a baby sister as a lawyer. She will tell you, this is my percentage. I did not go to school because I want to be serving people for free. So if they need money, let's contribute money through the GoFundMe, whatever. Let's pay these people and let them get to work. We want to pay, because when you are doing free, you won't have mouth. Another your opponent will come, they will give them money and they will be sell out. We want to pay our money and we want to see the action. We want to see them working. We want to see our money working for us. Please. If we can't get it right now, when do we want to get it right? Then please, and I'm begging people at the same time, every woto that we've been giving ourselves, no solution. And we are saying we are fighting for justice. We are fighting for ourselves. We are having beef for ourselves. And you bring it to the platform so that we can continue with it. Please, for God's sake. For God's sake. We need woto that we scatter table. Inquest, they come incoming inquest. They should see us that these people, they really mean business. Not that we are just going there. Please. I'm begging all of us. if this GoFundMe that they just opened, if is the solution to our, at least they already have some amount of money there, which they can be using. Please, if the new son that is coming, if the person is vast, I need the red one. Please, we need someone that will scatter table. We need more suspects in that place. Suspects in what's the inquest at loose in Shepe. If they don't cross-examine those people there, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló máa gba àfikí lè rí fún ara rẹ̀ ló máa pa wọ́n, àwọn tó pa kó ló máa pa wọ́n kó máa ṣe jungle justice fún ara rẹ̀ nìkan. That is the only thing. But we have to get it right. Enough of all this distraction. We drag ourselves today, we drag tomorrow, without we doing the normal thing. Please, if you are seeing 6 and another person is seeing 9, you are correct on your own aspect, and this person too is correct. But you know, I will still be on the comment section. If I still have other things to say, I will still be coming up. But Bíbélì ní ẹ wádìí ohun gbogbo dájúdájú. The truth of the matter, if you don't trust human being that you are seeing day to day, you cannot trust God. Justice for Mohbad. Please drop me to the comment section and bring other person up, please.
All right. I don't know. Maybe you want to talk because I want Capricorn Star to talk. Dish, are you there?
Yes, Anime. No comment on Bosola. Okay, now let's see this here. You see? Comment on Bosola. Now let's see this here. Please mute your mic. Human being, we are very funny. Mr. Tins, please mute your mic. I was reading the comment section the other time. The place, that is how. I'm coming, please. Let me go on big screen. Yes, Anime, permit me. Let me go on big screen. We human beings, we are something else entirely. We human beings, we are something else entirely. Do you know that I was going through the comment section and I saw somebody say, they said the new lawyer is an activist. He's not a sign, he's an activist. And I quickly remember the song that Mr. Grexy asked me to play. I want to go back to that song. I will not play it full. I will just play it small. Somebody posted in the comments and said, they said the lawyer is not a lawyer, is not a son, he's an activist. What can we do? What can we do to please people? What can we do? What can we do in this life to please people? How can we please people in this life? That is how can we please people? In this life, let me learn we human beings, we are very terrible. So, we are looking for a way forward. Another person is saying the lawyer now is an activist. I will pause the song here first.
Please, I want to ask
then we'll
something.
continue the song later. Yeah?
I want to ask something.
Yànsh,
You can go ahead.
I don't know if I can be allowed to say one or two things. Sorry.
Yeah, hold on, let my
Please, hold on.
talk. Then Mr.
Sorry,
Grexy.
I want to ask something. I believe question to February, question to what clear. Nikki, she question to anybody. People were saying something about Brekete. Brekete should handle the case. Brekete should be in charge of everything. Question mi ni pé níbo ni option yìí wà when we are forcing Baba to change the legal team. Mo rántí pé case ti wà lọ Brekete ń gbogbo yẹn. See, let me be honest. Bosobola said something before she dropped, and ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó heavy gan. But if you have that brain, you will know it's heavy. But if you don't have the brain, I'm sorry. See, according to what these people tell us, anything about fellow Malog transform me, I will be honest. There are some things we need to know. It's true, but there are some things they will not tell us. It's true. If I see 9 from my own ends here, and you see 6 from your own ends there, nǹkan tó kọjú sáà méjèèjì ni you are not right and I'm not wrong. Àwa méjèèjì jọ true. There are some questions that we want them to answer, but it's just unfortunate that they might not answer. Do you know why they will not answer it? Because there are some vital information in our questions here, and once they answered it, we've given exposure to some people. Could any work? It will not go well. Ṣèbọ́lá àwọn bàbá legun tí wọ́n lọ mutí nínú inquest ni. Imagine that madness. Ẹ máa wọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràdà táwọn èèyàn sọ jáde nígboro ẹnu because you don't want someone. Must you crucify them? Mi ò pàtẹ́wọ́ fún àwọn bàbá legun tí mo, but I can't pull them down because I'm not me Osimbe. For now, let me mute my mic.
Okay, thank you so much. Mommy Olamide.
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn yet, though. Mommy Olamide is your turn.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Grexy, thank you for that music. There is no way we can satisfy human beings. We are all seeking for justice for Mohbad. Some people are seeking for justice for Mohbad in another way. Other people are insisting Baba uses their own legal team. On this case for justice for Mohbad, Baba Mohbad is the ultimate on the decision making of his own legal teams. If he wishes to include each talk, so be it. They said 10 weeks. Let us wait patiently for 10 weeks. When they are talking about GoFundMe, yes, they are going to need money. They can contribute money anywhere, but that is not our priority right now. The priority right now we have here is that they said they got another new son. So my question now here is to Mr. Grexy. Who is going to give us the accurate information on what is really going on? Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm believing Berekete is Berekete, that is handling many things. I'm only hearing now that Berekete cannot handle the paternity. That is family business. Yes, I can agree with that. But Baba Mohbad, if the public, I will want you to kind of like ask Baba Mohbad to come on each talk's platform and explain some certain things so we can hear it from his own mouth, because too many information is doing my own head in. Number one, what does Baba Mohbad really want? Because we have too many hosts, too many co-hosts. This one wants this one will say I'm imposing, kind of like imposing, but we are all here for justice for Mohbad. That boy is still in the morgue, for crying out loud. And here we are, dragging, we want to bring GoFundMe down. GoFundMe is in America, they said it's for the Americans. What about for the world? What about for other people who are in different countries? We have Nigerians all over the world. So if they can just give us accurate information. For me, Mr. Muyiwa, I am not in my own, I'm talking about me. I'm not comfortable with the guy. I am not. I don't know why I am not comfortable with him. Because in the situation like this, we don't know what happened to Mohbad. So Baba Mohbad has to be very careful. So, but now, Mr. Muyiwa is a kind of a loophole. That every Tom, Dick and Harry just goes to that man. And you come out with this one, and this one will say this. Sometimes, even Mr. Grexy, sometimes when you give us information, some are not right. I did not just join. So sometimes you need to, all you hosts need to come together and have one voice. And that one voice, you'll be able to give us the public so we can know what we are going to deal with. We don't know whether we are going forward or we are going backward. All we are talking about, this one is pulling this one is pulling this one. Accountability. Yes, the accountability is very important. Put it on the system for everybody to see what we're talking about. So, all this, whatever we are saying, we want justice for Mohbad. And that's why we are all sitting here and listening attentively to what you guys are saying. On your local now, you cannot just be bashing Baba Mohbad like as if he's not even educated at all. He's a human being, we know that. And he's the one that lost his son. So even the GoFundMe, does he know about it? Some things that they bring onto the cyberspace, does Baba Mohbad know? We all these things you need to clarify things that we should do things normally. Like they said that some Baba Mohbad's team in the Corona, they were drinking what? Is that what we are there for?
Mommy Olamide.
Emma shooting down the view. I don't want for one justice. Yes, sir.
Baba India.
It's just too much now. They're asking Mr. Andy a question. Mr. Andy is doing no. Sorry for my outburst.
Yes, Mommy Olamide. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Sometimes our emotions get the best of us, but thank you so much, Mommy. Nobody should be offended. It's just the emotions that sometimes get the best of us. I'm sorry about that. I take responsibility for that. Thank you so much, Mommy Olamide. I know that every one of us, we are only looking for way forward. Let me appreciate everybody. Adama, my beautiful sister, thank you. Capricorn, I see you. Mommy Olamide, thank you so much. Mr. Teams, thank you. Lion King, thank you so much. Mr. Gregory, I appreciate everybody. Everybody in the conversation.
Drop me.
Olamide said something now. I heard the name.
Mr. No problem. We have handled it. No problem.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Mommy Olamide, thank you so much for that one. Let's quickly go over to yes, Anime. Any comments?
To be honest, I want every one of us to understand something. People might be angry, people might pour out their mind, but it's just in a way of love. Let's be guided. You can't throw anyone under the bus. Anybody under the bus. But it's normal to be angry. This is family. We disagree to be agree. It's normal. But guided. And go or me, we should just let it glow, let it slide. Only if there is no gas goes on the bed, there are some things stand the jog back for our tajama for our ball. We've said it earlier, according to what the host said. Way forward, is clear. Theory. Gas goes emi osumoju. I go mefa to 7 ni moto sulati ano. So ati sheye moju. But now we want to way forward. Ranting, complaining, nagging, colesort, issue to one lay. Kini way forward lafe. Kini kotani lati she. Go for me to one lay. Once you are committed, according to what Mr. Miwa said yesterday, let me quote him by his words. Once you are committed, sinu sant wogbewa. We complain about sun. They are set to bring sun. Oh early, oh late. Once you are besan wow, and you let for sun. That is just the fact. Once you are we are complaining it's late. They should wait for Berekete again. Now, when they are committed to sun, what is the way forward now? Is it? We requested for accountability. They are ready to give in. What is the way forward? We requested for transparency. They are willing to give in. What is the way forward? Ejo, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ladies. Yes and amen. Thank you. I think the way we are talking, by now, you should know your stand. Whether you want to donate or you don't want to donate. Nobody needs to tell you now. By yourself. The way we are talking. You see, everything is going on seriously, no dragging, no noise, nothing. So, you yourself now, by now, you should know that, okay, I actually want to donate and I'm going to donate, or I'm not going to donate, I'm not going to donate. It shouldn't be by what each talk is saying that is going to make you to donate, or it shouldn't be by what each talk is saying that is going to make you not to donate. By now, with this, our discussion that is going on, and the words that we are hearing, you yourself should be convinced in your heart that I want to do it, I don't want to do it. Don't let it be that I want to do it because each talk said so, or I don't want to do it because each talk said so. No, don't let it be like that. Thank you, Be Wise. Joseph Victory, thank you. We move. Whether you donate or you don't donate, we move. Now, let's quickly go over to Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory, thank you so much. Undisputed Diamond, Ademerit, thank you. Everybody in the comment section, I see you. Adama, I'm coming to you. Then I'll go to Capricorn. Then we'll go to Lion King, then Mr. Tèam, then Daddy Additional. Thank you so much for joining, sir. Mr. Gracie, let's have you. And Mr. Gracie, yeah, Mr. Gracie, thank you so much. Before you go ahead, because you are also a voice, we want to say this, that any answer or any comment you make, you will be held responsible for it. And when you are making your submission, people will also want you to answer some questions. So if you have answer to the question, you can go ahead and answer the question. But if you don't have answer to the question, you can say no comment for now. I will go and come back. Thank you so much. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have question on way forward for Mr. not on destructive, on way forward for Mr. Gracie, you can as well let us know. Thank you so much, Mr. Gracie. Let's have you.
Thank you, my brother, and I appreciate so much. Thanks to everyone that has spoken, those that will still speak, and those who are writing both negatively and positively on the comment section. They are just to put the feet firm on the ground. We really appreciate you. Firstly, I want to say, hold me responsible for whatever I say, and what I want to say is that at no point have I said what I don't know. I would rather not talk than to lie. Instead of saying some things I said are not right, I would rather not talk than for me to come and say I said something that I don't know. It's, well, anyway, everybody has a right to his own opinion or her own opinion and choices. So it's left for the person, but for clarification's sake, I say what I know. I would rather not say what I don't know than to lie. You see, one thing is this. Everybody keep calling Muiwa Muiwa. I don't have any allegiance or any connection with anybody. Who I see that can help, I contact and I speak. If you help, fine. If you don't help, well, at least you can't do more than you can offer. You do to the limit of your capacity. If it's time where everybody is dragging, it's just because the Muiwa has been protecting this job. What people fail to realize is that when anyone calls Baba Mohbad and say, Baba Mohbad, let's do it this way, Baba say, we might not be able to do it. Let's do it this way. Okay, talk to my brother. Whatever he says is what we are going to do. If everything people have been telling this man, he has been saying yes, 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 and yes. Do you know that probably the court will have even been shifted to the doorstep of certain individuals who are calling or giving opinions based on certain agenda or the other? What I can say is going on in this justice of Mohbad movement is that if it's not my way, it is not going to go. If it's not my way, it's not going to go. But I tell you, so very few of us who might be available, whatever you bring on board, we can put in our own idea, but we will not let you, we will not prevent you from making it happen, as long as it's for the progress and the advancement of justice that we believe in and we are craving for. A lot of things have been said. I don't see a situation where we're having problem at this particular time. Everything is working well. It's only when you look sideways you see side attraction. But once you are focused, you look at your goal and your target and you pursue it. All this drag, all this whatever, this and this and this and this. Can he stop Baba from accessing a lawyer he has agreed to hire, or a lawyer he has made a deposit with, or a lawyer that is ready to take up the case? Although you see, there are certain things we need to ask for clarification instead of condemnation. There are a lot of things. Ask questions, not criticism. Let us come together. The Bible I read is, let us come together. Even God called his people. Let's come together and let us discuss. Let's commune together. No matter what the problem is, don't worry, we'll sort it. That's what God, even God as mighty as he is, asks people to come together and let us talk, let us discuss, let us commune. Let's do things so that the losses you're having can be cleansed off. But in the justice of Mohbad, we don't want to come together. We want it on everybody's table, which might not be possible. Now, first thing first, let me talk on Berekete that people have been clamoring for. You see,
Mr. Gressy, please 1 minute.
Yeah.
Mr. Gressy, please 1 minute. Also, we are working with time, sir. I'm a question. If I bear the number, please, sir.
I'll be only I just have to like now on Berekete. Yoruba will say ento loyo, òun ló dé Ọ̀yọ́, òun ló dé ti Ọ̀yọ́ bọ̀. Ẹni tí ò lọ sọ́yọ́ ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́yọ́. Papa was the one that went to Berekete. Look, don't let us put our mind on what we see on the screen. You can be watching a show and be seeing APC stalwart and PDP stalwart dragging and talking, shouting, insulting, doing all sorts on a live show. You can see a Labour Party shifting with PDP party shifting, dragging church on the screen. You think that's the fight. After the show, what happens? You now come to reality. They migrate and even sit at the common room or at the canteen of that same studio, drinking tea and gisting on what they want to, on the business engagement or whatever. You see, I am not saying Berekete is not in this case. Berekete is fully involved. But one thing we must know is that putting all eggs in one basket might be risky. My own personal candid advice. What if we put everything behind Berekete and Berekete see that, okay, do you know that, let me give you an example. Arise TV is a very resolute TV station as far as Nigeria is concerned. They always hold they always challenge government policies. They take government, even party in power, they take them up for questioning. But do you know how many times they were short? Do you know how many times they were closed? Do you know how many reversals they did? Berekete is hearing opinion and doing things on radio station. All radio stations in Nigeria are under the control of NBC, Nigeria Broadcasting Company. And you know, they have rules and regulation. We must think outside the box, not within the box. What if we give Berekete this is and this, and they see that, okay, this man, you are this, you are this, you are that. Okay, let's shut the station for 2 months. What if it's closed down? What will anybody do? It's a government power. That means we'll be incapacitated. Or Berekete see that this thing is bringing more problems than he negotiated and say, okay, well, go back to your Lagos and go and sort it. What do? We'll just murmur and keep quiet and go. We're not saying Berekete is not going to be involved. Whatever we do, even if Berekete see your effort, my effort, our collective effort, you will feel more challenged. Papa Mohbad went there with, if not, that Papa Mohbad was resolute and was speaking aggressively and challenged everyone on that station, it wouldn't have been taken serious. What we do will be Berekete will be a supportive force. But if we keep quiet, we follow the direction. Well, I believe if we follow to any direction it takes us to. If it take us to the president and the president say, don't worry, we'll see to it, Berekete, let them go back to Lagos and keep quiet, we'll come back. Berekete will tell us that is
Mr. Green, I think you are doing another point. What is the way forward for all of these things?
Yes, the way forward as we have been doing is just for us to come together, let us reason along and let us appreciate whatever is on the table. What we might have not done, bring it up, let those who are fully concerned, who might be in a position to do it. They should be able, we should be able to come together as one force and make sure that we do the right thing. In which, look, they are saying Corona, this lawyer. Getting a lawyer at this stage this is the best time. This is the best time because all the lawyers that were in that last Corona, they were following the Corona magistrate like, okay, the next one might be the last one. And if at the end of the day, the Corona magistrate draws the curtain and say that comes to an end, nobody will say anything because they've been there looking.
Mr. Greg.
But we need a lawyer that will stand shoulder to shoulder with even the magistrate, that can even tell the magistrate, because I've seen it, that before you were called to bar, I have been in this room of justice.
Okay, Mr. Gregsy, you feel like it is, in your own opinion, you feel like this is the best time for the legal transition? You feel like it's
still because a lot of information have been gathered by Odumosu, and the representation of Odumosu has not been available at any stage.
Mr. Gregsy,
yeah?
You've answered the question. You feel like this is the best time for the, or this is actually one of the best time for the legal team to be transitioned, right?
Yes, one of the best time. Yes.
Okay, now you said something the other time. You said this is the time for everybody to come together and do the right thing. In your own opinion, what do you think is the right thing to be done?
The right thing to be done is for everybody to come together and appreciate whatever has been done. If you have anything, you see, all this division of, oh, we have public lawyer, we have this, we have that. No, the public lawyer can work. Fine. I said one time, I said, look, there are certain positions that might be pushed, that might supposed to be pushed by a public lawyer, a lawyer of everyone, unbiased, who should represent even side A or side B, team A, team B, or the other side, another side. As long as it's public, you can push it forth. Nobody will question you. But if you try to push the narrative of Baba Mohbad, the lawyer, the judge, or whoever is sitting over the case might say, well, I think you are representing the public. That is not in the interest of the public, it's in the interest of a party. Likewise, if Baba is not well represented and is pushing a narrative of the public, the magistrate can challenge him and say, oh look, you are hired, you are in this court to defend or to fight for a particular party. Don't bring everybody together. Everybody can work conveniently and comfortably in the line of whatever representation is in. So if Baba Mohbad decides to hire somebody and to enlarge his legal team, he has seen it all. He has known it all. He has been told. He has been duly advised. Do you know how long? Do you know since when we've been telling Baba Mohbad, please, do this. It might not be right for him to do it at that time, but when it was time for him to do it, he did it. Let's encourage the man to, okay, how can we make it work? How can we get even the best of what decision is taken now? That should be our focus. Not that
I have a question.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Mr. Grace, I have a question.
Okay, man.
This new son, or this, we heard it was son at Tèam, but let me just permit me to use that word. This new son, will he be permitted to cross-check, to do the necessary things in this corona inquest?
The next one? Well, yes. I can assure you, and I can authoritatively tell you, that he will be the only son at that inquest coming up on Monday. And he will be allowed to do the right thing and do the needful, and even give the case another direction.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Gregsy, for that one.
And on the GoFundMe.
Yeah, on the GoFundMe.
On the GoFundMe. You see, the GoFundMe, when Baba got the lawyer, the GoFundMe was not even in contention at all. Well, Baba was okay. It will beg people that, at least certain people that, okay, come and help us, come and assist us. How do we raise money to get this lawyer? There are certain individuals that say, go and don't worry, we will look for money, even if it's to borrow. Before the public, when the public see the good work of this lawyer, don't worry, they will reimburse you and you are going to pay us back the money. Okay, don't worry. I trust, we believe in the lawyer. The lawyer was brought forward and everybody scrutinized the lawyer and they were very, very, very convinced that this is what we need.
Mr. Gregsy, when you say everybody scrutinized,
No. I mean those that wanted to, that Baba told to borrow money.
I mean, I'm talking about the lawyer. It says everybody scrutinized the lawyer.
As in everyone among those who said, okay, go and get the son, we'll borrow the money. Leave the public for now. We are going to, at least we'll borrow the money.
Okay.
So, everybody, it might be 2, it might be 3. I don't want to quote figure.
Yeah.
So, they now say, okay, go ahead. They got the lawyer, and I can tell you they were able to pay 50% as demanded by the lawyer. As demanded.
Mr. Gregory,
Yeah.
you were able to pay the lawyer 50%
Yeah.
from the money borrowed or from the money on ground?
There was no money on ground, my brother.
From the money borrowed
Yes.
from certain individuals.
Yes.
So what you are telling us now, that this new lawyer coming in, or that is being added to this legal team, certain amount of money was borrowed to pay him upfront.
Yes.
50%.
Yes. Because if that money is not given, it won't be coming for the inquest. For me to tell you that it will be coming for the inquest, that means it has been something has exchanged hand. There is no need for digging too deep.
Okay.
So
For now, please, kindly mute for now, sir. Please.
okay.
The issue.
Yeah.
Let Mr. Gracie mute for now. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for now. We might still allow you to talk, but for now, please. Capricorn, can you please unmute?
I just want to say something. About Capricorn. Yeah, I saw something and I quickly want to say it. There's this thing that has been going on about Mr. Muiwa is not Baba Aloba's family. Mr. Muiwa is not Baba Aloba's family. Mr. Muiwa is not Baba Aloba's family. Whose problem is that? The way you are, there are so many of your friends that you trust better than some of your family members. You see, the way we are, the way we reason sometimes is funny. How is that a bone of contention? Saying Mr. Muiwa is not Baba Mohbad's family. What has that got to do? The way you are, there are certain individuals that you trust more than your family members. You are in abroad. Some of you that you are in abroad, if you want to build house in Nigeria, in your country, you will not call any member of your family. You will call maybe your secondary school or your primary school mates that you guys are talking, because you trust him more than any of your family members. So how is that a bone of contention? In as much as nobody put hand in Baba's mouth before Baba will say, okay, this is the person. No, I think that should not be a headache. Why are we trying always to bring ourselves down?
Dish. I want to ask this question from people who are saying Muiwa is not Baba's blood. Me and you that you are typing that, you, not one, not two, but are you related to Mohbad? Am I related to Mohbad? What brings us together is what we should focus on. We don't need that. This is not family race. This is humanity race. And it has nothing to do with color, with gender, with height. God, please continue.
Thank you so much. Yes, Admin, thank you so much. The second thing I want to say is that I need to come on bridge screen before I say this. Let me come on the bridge screen. Yes, Admin, permit me. If not because of poverty, permit me to use that word, poverty. If not because of money we no day. If not because of life that happened to Baba Mohbad. If not because of Nigeria that happened to Baba Mohbad. Who is one person to tell another person not to put money in one account? If not for debt, who is me to tell you not to put money in one account? If not for money that the man does not have, yeah. If not for Nigeria that happened to the man, who is somebody to tell somebody not to put money in one account? It is not because the man is crying to the public. We are sitting down here and trying to dictate or trying to do one thing or the other. Can you, if God forbid something like that happened to Dangote, who is that person on God's own earth that will be telling Dangote this is? Is it not because it's because we Africans sometimes when we want to talk, we don't put ourselves in the shoe, or we don't think deep. There are some certain things. Thank you so much for joining me. There are certain things that I would have used as an example concerning this justice Mohbad, but let me just keep quiet. But the truth of the matter is this, that if not for money, we know day. Who is somebody to tell somebody not to assist Baba or not to put one money? Who is somebody to even tell somebody that you are a scammer? Have you been scammed before? Has anybody ever reported the person to you that this so person scammed me before? Has anybody ever told you that this person stole from me before? We always look for a way to bring that ourselves. I'm not saying everybody is perfect. No one is perfect. Can you do a better job than the person? We're going to stop here. It should be Adama now, not Capricorn. Adama, let's have you.
Hello. Yeah.
Mr. Capricorn, you are coming next year. Mr. Capricorn, you are coming next.
I'm here. Okay. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. So far, so good. We have been on this since yesterday night till this one up till now. Now, I have few questions first. Now, we have been saying we need our public lawyer to be part of the team. We need Baba's team. We need Baba and the others to allow the private investigator. Let's ask ourselves a simple question first. All of us that are shouting, has there been any day or any time, anytime we have seen this our public lawyer we have been calling since that they should allow our public lawyer? Have we ever seen that public lawyer? Have we seen him or her with our eyes?
Okay, thank you, ladies. Adama, permit me. Okay, thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all that you have been doing. Thank you for all that you have done for Just Mobile. I celebrate you, Ogefila. Thank you so much, Ogefila.
Okay, can I go on his talk?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Mr. Laide.
Okay. Am I the one you're calling Mr. Olaide?
Just go ahead.
Okay. Now let's ask ourselves a question. Have we seen this our public lawyer? We have been shouting for over months now. We said we need our public lawyer to be part of the team. We need our public lawyer. Have we seen the public lawyer with our eyes? They said the public lawyer was in the inquest, this last inquest. Have the public lawyer been out here? Him or her being our ears and our eyes in that corona inquest. Have the public lawyer come outside to talk to we the public that this is what I find out and these are the things I found out in the inquest and this is what's happening and this is what's going on? Have we ever seen that? Okay, now the private investigator who is there to investigate privately for we the public and then tell whatever his investigation he got to the public lawyer, and then the public lawyer will now come out to we the public and tell us what has the private investigator done. Now, this is why I'm asking this question, because this private investigator is for us with the public, and in this case we the public did not see anybody innocent in this case, not even Liam, the smallest one. We are saying that everybody is a suspect. So if we hire a private investigator, why do we need Baba Mohbad's consent for the private investigator to start his job, his or her job? If he presents himself to Baba Mohbad or the legal team of Baba Mohbad that I am the private investigator, then what makes him private again? What is he investigating again? Immediately he has become a journalist, not a private investigator anymore. Because he won't be able to know, even if the legal team or whatever is they are hiding something, the private investigator won't be able to know anymore, because they will be very careful with him now. They already know that this is a private investigator. I thought the private investigator was to investigate even the legal team itself, and even Baba Mohbad himself, and even we that are talking. The private investigator should have been even amongst us who not even know that this is the private investigator. That's how a private investigator do investigation on criminal cases. He or she would be amongst us, talking with us, playing with us, chatting with us, without knowing that this is the private investigator. I thought that's how it's supposed to be. But if now they say it's because Baba Mohbad team refused to give consent and all of that, then it's not a private anymore. Fast forward. Now, we say we should remove the Mr. Muiwa should step down. He's not a biological brother. He should step down. He's obstructing justice and all. Now, we the public, let's also ask ourselves questions. Do we have someone that, if they now, imagine they now ask us that, okay, now the public bring out someone that will be close to Baba Mohbad, like Mr. Muiwa. Can we, the public, come together and present one single person? That this is the person that we trust. Let him be closer to Baba Mohbad. Do we have that person that will present that this is the person that should be close to Baba Mohbad, that we trust, that will be giving us information? Do we have that person? I'm very sure if they tell us now to present the person, we will have more than 15 people that will come out. Because why? Even we, the public, did not trust ourselves. Even with the public, we have people that wants to be in the front line, that they don't want anybody to tell them anything. So if the opportunity comes now and say, okay, now Mr. Muiwa will step down, but the public should bring one single person, more than 15 to 20 people will come out. That I'm the right person, I'm the right person, I'm the right person, I'm the right person. No one is ready to say, okay, let this one single person go. The way forward, sorry. Let's ask ourselves these questions. Okay, we say Berekete. We say they should have handed over everything to Berekete. I thought Berekete is this. Now let's ask ourselves a question. Imagine everything was being given to Berekete. Everything is being handed over to Berekete. And then Berekete, because he's a man of principle, he said 10 weeks. And he's waiting for that 10 weeks. And now Berekete refused to say any single word about it till after the 10 weeks, even after handovering everything to him. Are we not going to be dragging Berekete again? Now, why are you not telling us something? Why are you not explaining to us? Why are you not telling us this?
Lady Adama, my beautiful sister, hold on. Even without Berekete saying anything for now, are they not dragging Berekete, calling Berekete that he's just sitting on the chair shouting Embelembe?
That's what I'm saying. We will still drag Berekete that they have handed over everything to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Which of course we know, we vividly know, some of, even in as much as we are trying to avoid the truth here, but we know that that man has so many cases on his table. He has so many cases lining on his table as if he is the Nigerian president. The poor people rely on that man. Every blessed day, different cases are coming. And that's how he operates. If he has talked on this case and said after 2 weeks I will talk on it again, he will wait until that 2 weeks. Not that he's not doing something behind the scene, but he will wait until when that 2 weeks collapse, and then he will now bring out what he find out within that 2 weeks. Because that's how he operates. He has so many cases he's handling. It's not just Mohbad cases he's handling, like we the host, our host now. Yes, every day they will come up and be talking justice for Mohbad. But Berekete is not like that. He has so many cases he's handling on his table. Every blessed day there are new cases. Berekete has never said anything. He always say, after calling the CP said 10 weeks. He now said, okay. Because he himself know that no matter how we do this, no matter how we round, the people that are going to give us justice are the governments, the lawmakers. We will not give ourselves justice. Berekete will not just get up one day and say Wunmi is guilty. So he has to follow them first and look for where to catch them before coming out. Which is why he is not a fool to say, okay, I will wait for that 10 weeks. He expected it and say, I will wait. Since you people say we should wait, we should wait. That man swore on his own life that he will make sure justice prevail. And he gave us 10 weeks. The 10 weeks is still on. Why not we quietly and wait for that 10 weeks to finish? But no, go for me. Go for me, Wahala. We are saying we need private autopsy. Baba Mohbad should do private autopsy. The legal team should do DNA. They should do this, they should do that. But initially, Baba Mohbad said it clearly that he is relying on the public. He's relying to the world. The world will support him. He is a poor capital man, an average, because let me don't use the word poor, an average man who is only fighting, who what he can offer mostly now is what he can eat. He's eating from hand to mouth, and he is not ashamed to say it, that I need help. So if he form a GoFundMe, if people form a GoFundMe under his name, he is not forcing. If you want, you can contribute. If you don't want, you leave it. Because the private autopsy we are asking for is money, and it's not small money. The private toxicology is money, and it's not small money. The DNA is money. Where is he going to get that money? We all know the stance of the man. Where is he going to get that money? If we now say no, go for me, say no to go for me, say no to go for me, and then later we will want them to give us private autopsy. We will want them to give us private toxicology results. Where is the money coming from? The thing is simple. They created this and say dollars. People living in US, or if you live in a country that you're dealing with dollars. It's simple. If Nigeria also want to create their own, they can also create their own. Okay, this is we the Nigerians here. If you want to contribute naira, you can contribute here. This is the dollar own. It's simple. It's not something we should find so be offended about. Mommy Lighton puts her own name there. She puts the name Lighton because she wanted her customers to contribute also, because she wants to help. And she said, I only put my name there because that's my business name and that's what my customers know. If they say it, they'll know that, oh, okay, this is our mommy, this is our woman who will buy two things. Let's contribute. They will contribute. Not that she put her name there only for her customers. No. So the thing is simple. We want private autopsy. Then let's try to provide the money. The public lawyer, if all these things we are dragging Baba Mohbad's team to come and be telling us are things we should be dragging the public lawyer for. Because he is there to represent with the public. The public lawyer should be the one talking to us now, telling us what he find out, what is finding or whatever he found out between the legal team of Baba, what criminal things they are doing. The private investigators have been telling him now what criminal things they are doing, what scam things they are doing. The private investigators should have been able to tell us now, the public lawyer. But we are not dragging the public lawyer. We are not even seeing the public lawyer we are protesting for, that they should allow the public lawyer to be included. We don't even know the public lawyer, yet we are protesting for him or her to be included. Where is he? Where is her? Where is she? Let them come out and say this is the public lawyer before we protest now. But we don't even know the person we are protesting for. A ghost. We are not even seeing with our eyes. And we are saying they should hand over everything to that public lawyer, or they should work with them. How many public lawyers do we have? We don't know. Let's try so many questions before we kick against this go for me. Let's ask ourselves questions first. Let me stop there for now.
Yes, Anime, over to you. Are you there? You want to make comments? You want to say something? Yes, Anime.
Okay. So, I don't have anything to say for now. Maybe I don't know if you have anything, but
okay. Thank you. Yes, Anime, thank you.